Hello, everybody, and welcome back to UNews, where we give you the facts and you make your own opinions. Today, we're going to be going over the Columbia University Hall protest. Real quick, I want to say thank you guys all for your patience. Obviously, a little bit has changed here in my office. We made a lot of changes over the last couple of weeks, and that's why there's been a little bit of a delay in getting these videos out. But now we are back in it, back on it, and let's get right in here. Pro-Palestinian demonstrators captured the nation's attention as they occupied Columbia University's iconic Hamilton Hall for over 20 hours. What began as a localized protest has been duplicated at college campuses across the United States, with students rallying against the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict. After being called by Columbia University leaders, law enforcement officers adorned with zip ties and riot shields entered Hamilton Hall, dispersing the protesters and making 25 total arrests. The police action came at the behest of university administration, following reports of vandalism and blockades within the academic building. Notably, this intervention occurred on the 56th anniversary of a similar police crackdown during a protest against racism and Vietnam War. The response to the police intervention was swift and varied. Columbia University released a statement justifying the need for police involvement, citing the protesters' actions as violations of both university regulations and local law. However, many condemned the university's decision to involve law enforcement. President Joe Biden weighed in on the matter, denouncing the occupation of academic buildings as an inappropriate means of peaceful protest. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby spoke for the Biden administration, saying, "It was absolutely the wrong approach and not an example of a peaceful protest." While former President Donald Trump commended the police action, further highlighting the divisive nature of the protests, saying on Sean Hannity's show, "But it should never have gotten to this, and they should have done it a lot sooner than before they took over the building, because it would have been a lot easier if they were in tents rather than a building, and tremendous damage done too." The protests at Columbia's university were not isolated incidents, but rather part of a broader movement, sweeping campuses nationwide. Similar demonstrations and police interventions unfolded at universities from coast to coast, resulting in over 1,000 total arrests. Some institutions opted for negotiations with protesters to mitigate disruptions to campus life and scheduled commencement ceremonies. The White House issued a statement condemning the standoffs at Columbia's University and California State Polytechnic University in Humboldt, reaffirming the administration's commitment to upholding the right to peaceful protest. Former President Donald Trump reiterated his support for the police action at Columbia, further underscoring the political polarization surrounding the protests. The demonstrations at Columbia University were sparked by Israel's offensive in Gaza, which came in response to a Hamas attack. The campus protests, originating at Columbia University, quickly spread to campuses nationwide. The Columbia University chapter of the American Association of University Professors criticized the administration's handling of the situation, raising concerns about academic freedom and the use of law enforcement on campus. Despite the administration's efforts to set deadlines for protesters to vacate the encampments, defiance persisted with students refusing to leave. Overall, this was about 2 weeks, starting in tents until the 20 hours leading up to the encampment inside of the Columbia Hall University building. Obviously, there's a lot going on with this. Over 1,000 arrests total, 25 at Columbia University's Hall. And there are probably going to be developments moving forward, so we'll make sure to keep you updated. If you'd like to help support the channel, please take a look in the description box below, where you can grab some of our exclusive gear. And all the proceeds directly go to helping build the business, our several employees, along with myself, just helping us grow and develop, being able to reach more people who value the truth just like you do. All right. Thank you guys all for stopping in, and we look forward to seeing you again. You have a great rest of the day, and remember, don't let anyone tell you what to think. You have a great day.